Let's assess what's happening on the ground in some of these registration centers, and Maxwell Agbagba is currently at Ablekuma West. Maxwell, what do you see?
It was very difficult. Thank you very much. It was very difficult for applicants to do their registration. The registration delayed at a lot of places where our reporters visited. We had a member of parliament, we had MP Samolukujeto Ablakwa, who was actually calling for the Electoral Commission to extend the registration days for some of the areas that had difficulties yesterday, as we observed. And the EC says it's going to do that for them. This morning, the Electoral Commission has released a statement saying that 98, they fixed the challenge that they had yesterday. It has been fixed, 98% of it fixed. So we're observing here that as it is happening, the registration is going on smoothly here. But we have the registration officer here. We want to speak to her and find out from her how the process is going compared to what we all experienced and observed yesterday. Madam, you're welcome to JoyNews.
Thank you.
Great. Your name, please?
Ama Baku. Ama Baku.
Okay, great. Tell me, compared to yesterday when there were some challenges across the country, we want to find out how is the process going here today?
Today, it's going on smoothly. Everybody is where he or she is supposed to be and doing what he or she is supposed to be doing. Yeah.
So tell me, we know about the queue management system. I want to find out how you are implementing that here and how effective is that?
Well, we are doing our best for the social distancing to be observed and the protocols. Everything should be put in place. But human as we are, there are flaws here and there. Okay. So we are managing it.
Okay. So what will be your assessment of the social distancing that we are seeing here? Is it impressive? Are you impressed with what you see?
Well, with what we have at our disposal now, we are doing our best. We are doing our best, yeah.
Well, let me just say that I'm quite impressed by how all of them are wearing their masks, at least, you know. Yeah.
We are insisting on the mask. When you come to the gate, we have told the security people that if you don't have your mask, you shouldn't come inside. So the face mask is very important before you can come inside.
And you've given them papers with your numbers written, on them. That's for the queue management system. Tell me, how's that going? And describe how you're implementing that.
It's helping a lot because some people come very early in the morning. Sometimes around 3 o'clock, and somebody will come around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning and would like to come in before that one. So with the papers with the numbers on, it tells you who came first. Okay. That will make the person come and have a card done first before the others follow.
So how long does it take to go through the registration?
It's a bit difficult to tell because of our enrollment. Sometimes you go and your fingerprints cannot be picked. You have to sit for a while and come back again. So it will be a bit difficult to tell.
Because you spoke to some persons who said they've been waiting for like 3 hours and all of that.
No. It's only a little problem at the side where the machine is.
Okay. Thank you very much. Your name again?
Ama Baku.
Thanks so much for speaking to us. So you just had Ama Baku. She's the registration officer here at the Star of the Sea Roman Catholic School here in the Ablekuma West constituency. Let's try and speak to some of the party agents who are here. As you rightly had the registration officer mention, she would have wished that social distancing would be, would be impressive than we are seeing now. But she says with the limited resources that they have here, this is what they can make do of. But the first layer of protection, which is the face masks, we see a lot of people here wearing the face mask. Let's speak to you. You're the party agent. What's your name?
My name is Isaac Barton.
Okay, Isaac Barton.
Yeah.
You're the party agent for
MPP.
MPP.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me, what's your assessment of the process so far?
Oh, the process is going on good. It's more Marvin in the house. So everything is good here. We don't have any problem here for Ablekuma West. Ablekuma West was good. Everybody, both parties, MPP and NDC, we are all good. We are all managing the process here. So we don't have any problem here.
Okay. What would you say is your job here? What exactly are you looking out for?
My job is an agent.
Okay.
I'm agent for the MPP. That's what I'm here.
Okay. Specifically, what would you be doing? What's your role? What would you be looking out for?
Well, my role is when I see any people here is waiting for your ID card, it's needed some people to guarantee for the person. When I know you as a Ghanaian, when I see my sister also have a ID card, as a Ghanaian ID card, I also see you to say, oh, this is my brother, so please, I beg you, help me to guarantee for this woman or this man. That's what I'm saying.
Sure. Thank you very much for speaking to us. What's your name?
My name is Isaac Boateng.
Isaac Boateng. Okay, Isaac Boateng is one of the party agents for the NPP. Let me speak to this gentleman here too. What's your name, sir?
I'm Alvin Arthur.
Okay, Albert Arthur. You're a party agent too?
Actually, I'm the unit committee chairman for this electoral area, Gawanya electoral, to be more precise.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me, how is the process going for you? What's your assessment of the registration exercise?
Currently in South Sea police station, what I observe is that the process is moving on smoothly with no interference, whereby there will be a route or insult or all sorts of forms which will cause hindrance to this process. But currently it is smooth over here in South Sea police station.
Yesterday, we witnessed delays in the registration exercise for hours because the Electoral Commission had issues with their BVR machines. What has happened here today? It appears everything is going on smoothly.
Yes. Currently, with today being the second day for the registration, currently both A and B police stations are really moving on smoothly, whereby the BVL machines are all working perfectly over here. Okay. Unlike yesterday, whereby police station 1 experienced delays in their BVP machine. But currently today, everything is moving smoothly over here.
Let's go over to the Volta region where Ivy Setsoji is standing by. Rafiq Salam will also join us via Zoom from the Upper West region. But let me start with you, Ivy. So we are well into the registration exercise. Have the social distancing protocols been applied this time?
Yes, fortunately, people observing the social distancing and all the protocols. You see a lot of people wearing the nose masks and observing the social distancing. And before they even get closer to the registration center, people make sure they wash their hands and have their sanitizer before they get close to registration table. Right now, everything is moving on smoothly, and we are hoping that it continues like that throughout the week.
Rafiq, how about in the Upper West region?
The situation in the Upper West region, I would tell you that it's much improved from the first week that the exercise started. People are respecting these protocols, and I will tell you that I was really happy, especially with the schools when I visited Wasina High School and then was secondary technical school, and the level of compliance in these schools was much appreciated. So when you come to town, some of the various registration centers, you could see that people are really adhering to it, and also the use of face masks, and even in some cases lines are drawn for them for people to know how distant they should be from one another.
Ivy, so Rafiq is talking about how lines are being drawn for people so that they know where to stand. What is being done in the Volta region? What has made the difference this time around?
Well, in the Volta region, we have seats like plastic chairs at a distance in the plastic chair, so you don't get close to your neighbor who is also there to register. And everyone seated has his or her face mask on. Some centers, so they have lines drawn and then some demarcations so that you don't get close to the registration, the EC officials doing the registration, and you don't get close to your colleagues or people who are there to register. So at the end of the day, everyone is trying to observe the social distancing and with the face mask. And also people are also very concerned about washing of their hands before and after registering.
Joining us with those updates this morning is the live on JoyNews desk.